Hey guys, it's Tiffany from supereasymath.com. Today's math problem of the day says a rhombus on the coordinate plane is translated 2 units up and 4 units to the right. It is then reflected over the y-axis and dilated by a factor of 2.5. Is the result similar, congruent, or neither to the original rhombus? So I have a coordinate plane here, and we are going to model this out enough to get the point across. So a rhombus is the same thing as like a kite. So I have drawn a rhombus on our coordinate plane, and our directions say consider it being translated 2 units up and 4 units to the right. So what that means is I'm going to take every single point and go up 2 units and 4 units to the right. So this point would end up going 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It would end up being here. This point would go up 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So now after translating all of those 4 points up 2 units and to the right 4 units, I have this new blue rhombus. Next, our directions say that the rhombus is then reflected over the y-axis and dilated by a scale factor of 2.5. Well, reflecting over the y-axis means considering this line and flipping it. So this point is 1 space to the left of the line. So now make it 1 space to the right. This line is 4 to the right, and now we can make it 4 to the left. So it would be here, and I can connect that. Now I have plotted the other points and connected them. So now the purple represents reflecting it across the y-axis. The last step tells us that we need to dilate the shape by a factor of 2.5. Dilate means make larger. A lot of times you hear that word in reference to eyes, like the eye doctor will dilate your pupil so they can look in there really good. Well, what I need to do is take each of these points and multiply it by 2.5 and plot where that new point is going to be. So this is the point 4, 4. So what I'm going to do is take the numbers of the 4, 4, and I'm going to multiply the 4 times 2.5, and you're going to get 10. And then the other 4 times 2.5 is also going to be 10. So now I'm going to graph that point, and it's going to be over here, and it's going to be over here at the point 10, 10. Now I do the same for all the other points. This is -1, 4. So that brings me to this point. As you can see, the dot in the center is not directly on an intersection. It's between 2 intersections because we have to account for the fact that this was 2.5. And this particular graph is not large enough to show the rest of the shape, but it would end up being something like this. The bottom would be connected here, and then it would go up and up. So after I have drawn the dilated version, I actually don't have enough space to draw the entire shape. So I have lifted it up and drawn on top of my problem a little bit to explain. Now it's time to answer the questions. So the question starts here. It says, is the result similar, congruent, or neither to the original rhombus? Well, the definition of similar, this word right here, says that a shape has to be the same shape with another shape, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the same size. Congruent means it has to be the same size and the same shape. So I can see that it's not going to be congruent, but it will be similar. Neither is not the answer. So the shapes are similar. Here's tomorrow's math problem of the day. See if you can solve it before I do, but don't forget to head over to supereasymath.com where you can get my top 5 math tips to make learning math easy.